This is a collective bonus reading. Now, I haven't done those in a while, so I thought, let me do one. Let me do one. For those that don't know what collective reading means, it just means it can be anybody, anything. It's freestyling. We'll see what we get. Okay, this does not involve signs. In fact, tarot generally does not involve signs. Okay, so don't ask me dumb questions. All right, let's see. Let's see what we have. Wow. Okay, there was something about your dreams where you are receiving messages or downloads from your spirit guides or from the universe in general about your money moves or about your financial life. This could be career. This could be a career reading. If you are trying to manifest money, or if you're trying to better your life when it comes to your finances, or if you're looking to change careers, this is telling you to pay attention to what you're dreaming, because you're receiving downloads in order to help you choose, or in order to guide you towards the path of abundance. And this is financial abundance. So make sure you take a notepad and a pen and leave it next to your bed. And as soon as you dream something, kind of force yourself to get up and write something. Even if your eyes are closed, just write something. Because these key words or key sentences will help you remember the dream. Okay? And the more you do this, the more accurate your remembering of your dreams will be. There's something about you having to be logical and emotional as well, to be able, to be able to manifest this boss energy. We have a lot of pentacles here. So what you are trying to manifest, this is telling me that it's very much possible. In fact, I personally do not believe that anything is impossible. So this is telling you, hey, what you are trying to manifest is very possible, but you have to know what to do, or you have to listen to our guidance, or you have to pay attention, be mindful, be aware, listen, study, learn, be receptive, be open. Especially if you are one of those that think you know what you want, and you know how to get it, and you know when to do it, and you know all the details on how to be financially more capable. Because when we think we know something, we basically limit all the existence, or we kind of like shut down or shut out all the existence of the other possibilities and the knowledge that exists, that differs from what we know. Does that make sense? So try to be more open-minded, I want to say, and try to be the student. If there is something that you're not sure about, research it, study it. Don't just like assume that you know, or don't just like judge that you know something, even if you know it. So for example, if, I don't know, you could be an expert in accounting and you're like, yeah, I know how to do accounting, but then you meet a customer but you've never dealt with that type of finances before. And you end up assuming that you know how it works because you know all the basics. But every customer, when it comes to accountants, every customer have or has different needs and different way of managing their things. So if you have no expertise in that type of customer or on that type of career, just look it up, ask questions. Don't be afraid to say, I don't know what that means, could you please explain? Because that is how you increase your knowledge, and that is how you get inspired. That is how your intuition will nudge you into the right direction. But if you decide to say, I know already all the answers, you end up not listening to your intuition, because your intuition will give you a sign in the right direction. It will not tell you, hey, by the way, the direction you're looking for is over there. You kind of have to look that way first in order for the intuition to tell you, yes, this is it. Yes, 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 yes. But if you are on the wrong path, or if you are on a path where you think you know everything, you end up kind of ignoring your intuition, because your intuition is kind of silent. It's like, we're not going to say anything because this is not it. This is not it. I hope she or he turns around, because that's where they're supposed to go. And I feel like because you're not listening to your intuition, you are receiving downloads in your dreams. So this tells me that your intuition is not like the strongest. And that's okay, you know. We get busy sometimes and we forget to check in, right? But I feel like you need to practice being mindful and aware of yourself 24/7, every second of the minute, in order to strengthen your intuition to speak up. Because most of the time, we switch on our intuition when we need it. But what happens when the intuition is trying to get to you? You know what I mean? And that's where it counts the most. Because when you need the intuition, you know already something's up. Kind of halfway there. But what happens when you don't know? If you give that intuition a voice, it will get you out of situations before you even realize that, oh, maybe I should check with my intuition before I do this. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And it will save you a ton of hurtful situations and ton of stupid moves on your part. Now, here's the thing. Even if you strengthen your intuition, and that is something that I do sometimes, even when you strengthen your intuition, for example, I will hear my intuition tell me something I'm not supposed to do. And I will be like, yeah, but, you know what I mean? So, but it's still good to strengthen your intuition, even if you choose not to listen to it and be mischievous like me sometimes, and then pay the price after. It's still worth it strengthening your intuition, because in situations where you need your intuition to warn you before you are even aware there is like a problem, it can save you a ton of fucking time, ton of fucking pain, ton of fucking unexpected things. So, you know, I feel like the message here is basically make sure you pay attention to your dreams. And if you are one of those that say, hey, I never remember my dreams, take a notepad and a pen. It will start slow, where you remember your dream. Just force yourself to get up, because if you dream a dream and you wake up for a little bit, for like a few seconds, before you dip into sleep again, if you say, I will remember that tomorrow, most of the time you won't. So when you wake up from a dream and you're like, oh wow, that's interesting. Oh wow, that makes so much sense. Oh wow, that's what it means. Just get your ass up, just halfway up, grab that pen and paper and write. Even if your eyes are closed, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter if it's in the dark. Close the pad, go back to sleep. And do that with every dream you wake up from. The ones that are important and not important. Just make sure you turn the page, otherwise you will wake up with a lot of scribbles and you're trying to figure out, did I write on top of the last dream? So make sure the page is empty, okay? Because I've done that. And then with time, you will start to write sentences. You will start to write paragraphs. And then you will wake up next day fully conscious. And you're like, huh, interesting. When you go back on your dream notes, I swear, it's like the most inspired things that I've done in my life were from notes from my notepad, or from the dream pad, I call it. So, write your fucking dreams. And the other message that I want to talk about, which I've already mentioned, let's just like sum it up, is basically becoming more open, flexible, non-assuming or unassuming, and whatever definitions you have, be open to redefine things. Because sometimes the things that you know are exactly what, the things you know are exactly the things that are in the way of you manifesting a new level of lifestyle or a new level of abundance. So sometimes we have to unlearn to learn in order to be able to upgrade. And that is something people, I see that they lack it a lot. Because most people think that they learn and learn on top of that, and learn, and they kind of apply what they've learned, and then they go up in learning. No, sometimes what you learn needs to be unlearned in order for you to relearn. And that can be tough sometimes, because in a way you admit that what you've learned, the knowledge you had about specific things, can be wrong, and that ego gets hurt with that. So make sure you're not really occupied with the unimportant things in life. Things like being right or being stubborn. Too stubborn for your own good. Being arrogant. Thinking that you've mastered life. Thinking that there's nothing else to learn. Thinking that you know it all. All of these things turns you into the devil, and it actually works against you, because you become your own worst enemy. In fact, one of the ways to stay young is to continue to learn. Have you not noticed that when you see old people and they are like active and they continue on learning, they're youthful? You know, they have this youthful energy. And when you see old people, same age possibly, but they're stubborn and angry and telling people what to do, they seem unhappy, they seem old, rigid, and they're about to fucking die off. Yeah. If you want to stay young, I've made a video about this actually before. If you want to stay young, do what young people do. Now, I'm not telling you I'm not telling you to act stupid because young people do that. I'm just saying, take the good things and leave the things that are not good for you behind. So, if you want to stay young, do the things that a young person would do. I mean, hey, if you want to go crazy on a night out as an old person, do that. If it makes you happy, do that. But, you know, don't do stupid shit that young people do, in the sense where, you know, they behave in a way where their frontal lobe, night. Don't do that. Why'd you jump like that? Can you not lick yourself around me? Because your tongue is touching the surface and it's overstimulating me. And she just ignored me and continued. Anyways, so do the things that young people do, but not the things before their frontal lobe developed. So I guess do similar things between the ages of 25 and older. Okay? Bitch, what you looking at? Anyways, I think that is the message. But hey, I do want to say as well that what you're trying to manifest is very much possible in your energy field. It's like there. It's already there. And for it to exist, it's for you to exist in it. That's it. So you're closer than you think. So don't give up. Just try to adjust and change your methods and play around with the energy until you get it, okay? Hopefully this reading helps you as well to get there faster. Best of luck. I'll see you soon.